Check it out. This is the end of the 2026 season. Are we in 2026? The 2026 season. We have 5 games behind the Twins. If we stay on this pace, we're at least a wild card team. So if everything goes as it has been going, we will be a playoff team. Just 3 years into our rebuild, which is dope. I think that's an absolute win. Personally, that's just me. I think that's an absolute win. The Twins and us are playing at the same pace right now. Wow, they have the 2nd ranked team. We have the 3rd ranked team. Can I look at the Twins lineup just one more time? Because I'm forgetting what they got going on. So they have Carlos Correa, they got Julian, they got Ryan Jeffers. Byron Buxton is all the way down here at 85, and he's hitting in the 7 hole. This is better than our team. Oh, they got Ke'Bryan Hayes, who's injured right now. So Ke'Bryan Hayes is usually right here with Sosa's at. So yeah, that team's really nice. I can't even front. But look at us though. Like y'all didn't even know this, but Jack Suwinski got 30 bombs on the year. 30 bombs right now. If we go to league leaders, 30 bombs is sitting tied for 4th. Like that's how nice he's been at the plate as far as power goes. +9 to his versus lefties too. So he's hitting it from both sides of the plate. Easy. So in this one, we got to finish the series versus Cleveland. This is a huge one because we're. Why is it the Central's playing so well, man? Shout out to the Royals. So one day it'll be all day. The Central's playing so well. We already did our draft. We ain't got to worry about none of that. 2 home runs on a day for Vaughn. That has nothing to do with me. We'll keep it going. I think we do want to switch up the highlight stuff because really I don't care about highlights. I'd rather jump into some wins versus like, oh, this guy's a trip away from the cycle. I'm never going to get the cycle. So you know what? Just the games that are close. All right, just the games that are close. Let's pray that my headphones are working. Oh my God, I can hear. All right, we're going. It's a tie game, top of the 8th. We got Jimmy on the mound, 1st and 2nd to Kyle Tucker. No, he didn't just throw that ball down the middle like Kyle Tucker's not the greatest White Sox since Frank Thomas, since Paulie Konorko, since Joe Creedy, since you get me? Am I too high on the screen? I don't know. Get off my bat ball. You feel me? That's a huge swing, man. 3rd home run in the game is what the commentator just said. Forget it. Let's keep it rocking, man. Let's go back to back. That pitch is not gonna get us to go back to back. Man, that felt good. First swing of the day, by the way. 24 home runs on the year for Luis, man. One of the last survivors from the original team, and that was down the middle. That could have low key been back to back. One of the last survivors, bro. The coaching staff is gone. I'm now taking control, so that means the people that are in charge are gone. Like, this was a full-blown, like, turnaround. And we end up putting one more up on the board in the 9th. And just like that, we win that game. That makes me feel great because notoriously I would jump into these games and then swing and a miss and lose a game. But that one was huge for us. One thing we do got to do is they got Nasty Nick back in the lineup. And I'm going to give him a couple more starts. I mean, Clayton Kershaw is just ready for retirement at this point. And part of me just wants to go back to either Drew Thorpe or Noah Schultz. We sent Noah back down. I mean, he only pitched basically 2 games. I'm very close to calling him back up and giving him Nasty Nick's spot. Nick, you get one more chance here. If you don't have a good game, then we're going to... Ooh, okay, Nick. What did we end up doing today? 6 2/3? 3 runs given up. You take it. All right, we cool. All right, you can stay. Let's sweep LA, and we do. That's huge. That's a huge sweep because now we're 3 games behind, and the Dodgers just don't lose, bro. They are 73-44. I mean, I guess it's not much different than us, but boy, it feels different. Game 1, tie score. Jonathan Loaiza, bottom of the 9th, needs 1 out. He did not get that 1 out. I probably should have jumped right there. I'm not jumping there either. And we lose that too. Okay, so is eligible to be reinstated. Oh, my God. But still be injured. Oh, man, that made me think that bro was coming back. I was about to say right in time. No, he's not coming back. Okay. So we swept L.A., and then we got swept by the Dodgers. But now we got L.A. again. We got the Angels again. All right, it's time. It's time to pull him up. If Kershaw's going to be that injured and that tired and that bad, Because he started off pretty solid. You know, it started off pretty solid. If he's going to do that, then we're just going to bring up our guy. All right, Noah's back in the lineup. We lost game number 1 of that series. Down by 1. And I can't jump into every series. You know what I'm saying? I have to pick and choose, and that's just not a good series. Baltimore's next. Baltimore's really good, as y'all know. The Pirates are not great. So we're going to have a stretch here between the Pirates and the Royals where we need to take control. And then we got Toronto. And then, oh, man. Okay, so we got some series in here versus some not so great teams. We do not play against the Twins anymore. The Tigers have now taken us over as far as being that number 2 seed in the division. We don't have the Tigers anymore. We end the season with Boston, or we got Tampa, Boston, and then Kansas City. I feel like we should be able to finish strong. This is a huge series for us because this is one of the weaker teams. And we get swept by Baltimore. Please make that back up. Oh, man, this is not looking great. Bettner, thank you, Bettner. Lock it down. Please just take care of Kansas City. Huge. Paredes is back from his injury. It was a day-to-day thing. We are 9 games. We are 9 games behind now. We're just not hitting the way we should, bro. We are just not hitting the way we should. I mean, we got 6 bombs from Swarovski since he got traded here. We're just not hitting the way we should. Contract extensions. We can talk to Jack. Jack wants some money. Okay. Who is like a guaranteed must stay on this team? Drew Thorpe for sure. A lot of these guys we're okay with not bringing back right now. We could do in the offseason. Like, no. There's no big rush to bring anybody back actually because we got arbitration for all free agency completely from Kirk. We should probably talk to him. What are you talking? 5 years, 69. That'll put him till he's 32. Let's try to get this down just a little bit more. He wants to be the star. He doesn't really care about team quality, I guess. Coaching staff is top tier. And the region he enjoys. Morale is great. 5 years, 60. 5 years, 60. Increase the salary, continue these negotiations. Okay, 5 years, 60.5. Okay, 5 years, 62. And okay, woo! We locked down our catcher of the now and of the future. We got Texas next. We got Drew Thorpe is starting. Hold on, what just happened? Whoa! Bro, I hate this game. Pedro should not be in the majors right now. Pedro should not be in the majors over Noah Schultz. There's no way. And Eli was pitching somewhat decent for us. And they brought in Thorpe and they brought in Pedro. Pedro's supposed to be this grand entrance next season is when he's supposed to be on the team. No way they brought him up without my... Oh, man. Pedro's just not ready yet. I mean, you can't have a 40 control and then go into games and expect to be, you know what I'm saying? Not with a 40 control. Now, if you want to tell me that Drew Thorpe wants his time back up, that's fine with me as well. I mean, it was between him and Eli in the majors had a 4.62, 0.6 WAR, and then Drew had started off this year with us, and then he was struggling. His long ball was really bad. He was giving up a lot of home runs, and then we set the back down. I'm okay with him staying up, but please let Pedro continue his season in the minors, man. There is no rush for him. It's 19-7. Who did what? Who did what in that one? 7 RBI game for Gleyber Torres. Oh, man, you love to see that. Gleyber, I think Gleyber and Kyle Tucker should both be in MVP conversations. How about that? That's another huge win. All right, so we're back to the 2 seed. We're not catching the Twins. We've come to that realization. I don't even need to think about that. We are not catching the Twins. That's fine. We want to stay as the highest wild card team. That's how I'm feeling right now. Highest wild card team. We beat that game number 2, and then tie score. We'll jump into this one. Like, if you look at our stats, we look pretty good. 7th in runs, 1st in home runs. Like, we got a lot of good stuff happening. But yeah, that's why baseball is so crazy. You can have the greatest and most stacked lineup and still be a wild card team. Patrick Wisdom up to bat versus Genesis Cabrera. I was very late on that. I didn't even check to see what his pitch repertoire was. Fastball, curveball, circuit change, and then another fastball. So 2 fastballs and some off-speed stuff. And that is another no-doubt home run from the good guy here. Get off my bat, ball. 2-run shot, Patrick Wisdom. Right now, we basically just fighting the Twins, right? I mean, not the Twins. I almost said Pistons. And last episode, I said Lions. The Tigers. We are fighting the Tigers to maintain the number 1 seed in the wild card, I guess. Trevor Richards is up. He's got Vaughn, who's hitting .319 with 25 bombs on the year. That's like the best thing about it. Him and Luis Robert are two of the last people from the original team, which is just so cool. I mean, Colson Montgomery too, but in real life he's not there. Dominic Fletcher. So we got a few, and a lot on the pitching staff between Michael Kopech, Garrett Crochet. I mean, there's a few on the pitching staff, but there's some resemblance of the original team, which I think is cool. Sometimes I watch series of stuff like this on Madden, and like even though I don't play Madden or NHL, I like to watch other people play it. And then once the team is actually good, they don't have anybody else from the original team, which is fine. But sometimes I just want to see like, oh, this guy survived everything, and that's who Vaughn, Robert, Crochet, Kopech, all that. Those are these guys. Montgomery, those guys survived. Oh, so Winsky, this is the first chance I get to have an at bat with him. And oh my God, that is a home run pitch for this man. That is so much a home run pitch. I'm so mad at myself for missing it. I missed that one too. Keep throwing these fastballs. Keep throwing these fastballs. 0-2 count. Here we go. That's not it. I'm trying to figure out how I play this episode though, because if we just go, that's not even in the zone. If I go to the end of the season, this episode's like 20 minutes long max. I kind of would want to play the wild card game today. You see how I'm swinging the bat? I might want to play the wild card game. We got to see. We got to get there. We got to get there. Oh, maybe not. If I'm swinging at fastballs that's out of the zone low, maybe I shouldn't be playing the wild card game. But we do get that win, which is huge. Huge win, huge win. Every win is huge at this point. Jonathan Weiskog comes out with the win, and then Patrick Wisdom, of course, with that home run was dope. Puts 3 on the board, and we win 4-1. Amazing time, boys. Amazing times. Now we got Colorado, who are 50 and 80. Big win there. Again, every win is going to be a big win. Win there. Sweep. Not a sweep. Sweeping in the majors is hard. See, they did it again. Oh, so we are in September. It's September. Okay. I guess that's fine. It's September. I guess that's fine. You know, they call the people up from I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, again, I guess it's fine. It's not amazing to have these guys up right now. Who else do we bring up? From the batting perspective, nobody. These are just our normal people. So we really just brought in all pitchers, which again, I guess is fine. We got Houston next. That's a big win in Houston. Lose games, win the series. We lose the series, and we are half a game above the Tigers. All right. San Francisco's 10 games under. Game 1 is a win, and we'll jump. We'll jump. I got to see it. I got to do it. Man, they're getting carried by their pitching staff, I guess. I mean, the hitting is not very good. Oh, they're a bad team. They were 10 games under. I don't know why I'm acting like this is a playoff team. But it is the 10th inning. We got slider, cutter, sinker. So no real fastball, which is scary. And that's why it's scary. I timed it well, missed it though, because I'm looking. In my mind, I'm seeing fastball, but it cut inside a little bit. All right, Jack got us. A walk-off home run from Jack Sawinski when we get a chance to. I don't know what his clutch is. That is the walk-off home run pitch. Oh my God, that's the walk-off home run pitch if I've ever seen it. 0-1 count. Come on, Jack. He hit him. Charge the mound. Wow. All right, Wisdom. Get the payback from him hitting your teammate. I know y'all just basically met each other because we just traded for him last episode, but that is another pitch that we should be able to drive deep to left field, and it's gone. I'm slightly over it. Timing is fine. I'm slightly over that pitch. No double play ball. That's the one thing we can't have. That's the one thing we can't have. 0-2 count. I'd rather strike out to get a double play ball right here. I can't even lie to you. Anything but a double play. Alejandro Kirk is next. Good eye. Good eye. Great, not good eye. Great eye. Great eye right there. You're due. 0 for 3 on the day. You're due for a home run, Wisdom. And, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we fine. Yeah, he's scared now. He rattled. He rattled. Their confidence is low. He's rattled. He's rattled. The confidence is low. Uh-oh. He's scared of you, Patrick. He's scared of you, Patrick. You're the greatest hitter ever. He's scared of you. He's scared of you, Patrick. What I say? That'll tie the game. And you know what? You know what? We test those. We test those. Walk-off double, Patrick Wisdom. Walk-off double, Patrick Wisdom. Maybe I should jump into every game that I see. Because right now we're doing an amazing job in winning these games. Tampa's next. Lee Wong is out. We're okay. Lee Wong is a bench player. Down by 1. I'm going to let him do it. See, maybe I should just jump everything. So this Cleveland series could matter. I mean, we got 3.5 games over the Tigers right now. They are 2-8 in their last 10. So they have tanked down a little bit more than we have. So I feel okay about things right now. We got a lead to protect. They do that. Game 2 of this series, lead to protect. Bases loaded. Need 1 out and it's J-Ram up to bat. We win that. Whoo! A sweep right here secures Cleveland out of that. No, okay. Does secure nothing. But we do have a 3.5 game over the Tigers still. I can't wait to see the Twins in the playoffs, bro. They think they just so much better than everybody. Yeah, we know what y'all did last season, but they swear they so much better than everybody. Costa Montgomery, tie score. 1 out to mess around with. Sure. Why not? 0 for 3 on the day. Zach Liddell. He's got a 5-pitch repertoire out of the pen. I like that. Who is the pitcher that used to have the shirts that say failed starter? Like the relief pitcher. I think that's kind of cool. This guy, 5-pitch. I'm putting my controller down, by the way. You're going to walk me. And Kyle Tucker's up to bat next. So, yeah, go ahead, walk me. The pitcher that has the failed starter shirts, those are really cool to me. Oh, they call that a strike? I guess they caught the plate. Because I feel that. Failed starter and can still make a good living. Why, Cantrell? Why? Dang. See, that's what I get for trying to talk about something that's not relevant and not locking in complete. But this game is very winnable still. We just need to put a run up. Come on. Come on, Vaughn. It's still Liddell. Here we go. There it is. Oh, it's a double play ball. I thought he had enough zip on it to get it through. He did not. I'm going to let this sim and they're going to score in this inning. And yes, we lost. Dang. That's fine. Jack tried to put his backpack on. Golly, we had 4 hits as a team and he had 3 of them. Sheesh. Our fault, Jack. You know, at least we saved you out of a toxic scenario. At least you're gonna make the postseason at minimum. I hope. I guess we kind of got to look at everybody, right? No, we're still here. The guards are very close to making it too, though. If there's a world where we have 4 AL Central teams in the postseason, technically, I guess it will take a lot for the Rangers to fall out of this, but it's possible that happens. I mean, the guards are really catching up to the Tigers right now, so that's kind of cool. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And we get our AAA team being a 500 team, they miss. And then, oh my God, we won a division at AA. Yeah, let's stop and let's see what this looks like. Our AA team in the playoffs and everything. I'm not about to sit here and act like I care too much. But Rob, one of the top prospects in baseball, had a very good start to his career, 18 years old and up to a 63 overall. He jumped 9, 8, 6, 7. Like, he jumped a lot. It's hard for me to remember who's who. So bear with me as I look at everybody to see who our top. Oh, Ronnie Portillo's here. This is the son of our manager. You know, he's 21 years old at AA, helping out a lot, I guess. Oh, my God. Kershaw made it all the way to AA. And guess what? He is the greatest AA pitcher of all time. Okay. This guy was one of our picks last year's 5th round. 20 years old. Got some potential to do something. Kershaw's in AA pitching right now. I feel bad about that. I really do. Cesar Tovar had a really good season. What is his progression looks like? Solid. We'll take that. We take that. AA sees Jake at Jake, I can't lie to you. You're probably done with, buddy. You're probably done with as a White Sox. Alexi Molina had a 1.73 ERA. All right. Excited about this. I'm excited about this. What was your progression like? Solid across the board. Anyway, we back to the Major League stuff as we go against Boston, who's also trying to compete for a playoff spot. We're going to end they whole season right here, right now. And Paredes is out for 1 to 2 months. How do we keep having injuries at the worst possible time, man? Worst possible time. Okay, so Lee Wong is going to have to play this for us, which is fine. Lee Wong's a very good player. But you're trying to tell me we're going to go on our playoff push without one of our better players? Like, that sucks. And then Lee Wong versus lefties. Low key? Oh, Jack can't play that position? That's kind of trash. All right, so it's Lee Wong still. We're going to move these people around. Vaughn should not be hitting in the 9 hole as a 308 hitter. Am I tripping with that? I don't think he should be. So we're going to have Lee Wong hit in the 9 hole. And yeah, all right, cool. We have a week left of the regular season. Sweet Boston. Sweet Boston. We sweet Boston. Great. Kansas City's left. Again, we had no business catching a twin, so we don't do that. Are we going to get swept by the Royals? All right, we did. But hey, postseason team, baby. We officially made it to the postseason. Let's go over everything. Juan Soto ends up winning MVP. Shout out to Juan Soto in the AL. Ohtani wins another one. That's his third one in a row. He had 52 home runs. And then what did he have pitching-wise? He had a 3.2 ERA. Just phenomenal. The greatest to ever pick up. Whoa, Eloy Jimenez almost won MVP. He was third. He had 44 bombs. If you was doing that here, my brother, you would not have been traded. I can't lie to you. If you was that good here, you would not have been traded. Either way, Cy Young goes to Zach Gallen, who y'all remember we played against him last episode. He had a 2.8 ERA, a 2.08 ERA going against us to start off with. He left with a 7. We dominated him so much, and yeah, but he wins that. I mean, I can see why the Twins are so good. The runner-up to the Cy Young is also on their team, and Joe Ryan. And then Scooble ends up at third. Ohtani goes MVP and Cy Young. Spencer Strider to Tyler Glasnow. Then we get the batting title goes to Corbin Carroll. The 25-year-old hit 26 bombs, 110 RBIs, and then also had 90 walks. Drew 90 walks. The batting title in the AL is Juan Soto with his 49 bombs and 138 RBI. 138 RBI. That is ridiculous. How did you get that many people on base in Oakland? That is insane. Reliever of the year goes to Duran. Matt Moore's here at 36. He has no business being this good right now, but he also had 40 saves after never being a closer in his entire career. That's fun. Tanner Scott is here as well. Then you have TJ Antone. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Evan Phillips, John Curtis. Okay. Rookie of the year. This is a place where we 100% think that Navarro would have been in here if he did not get injured. But instead it goes to Jacob Wilson, 24-year-old, first year really in the majors. He looked really good, though. He had a really good season. And then, I do believe that we would have had it. But, you know, they be hating. They be hating on the brother. Hank Aaron Award goes to Nolan Gorman, who had 41 RBI and 52 home runs. 52 home runs. Insanity. Gold Gloves. Do we care about any of this? Only if it's a White Sox. Alejandro Kirk was in the running. He did not get that. We also had Luis Robert in the running. Cal Tucker was in the running. Patrick Wisdom, Silver Slugger, was barely behind Jordan. Now, Air Jordan also has a very good average. We're just matching him in RBI and home run. But Torres is third amongst second basemen. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. Where's he hitting in our... He's sometimes leading off. He's sometimes hitting in our 2 holes. So I guess it makes sense that he didn't have as many RBIs as some of these other guys. It's a little bit disappointing. I think he deserved to be in that conversation. And then Cal Tucker is here for outfielders. But, oh my God, we do get one. Even though we just traded for him last episode, we do get one. All right, that's great. So we got Texas. We got the Rangers. I kind of forgot that in baseball, the wild card nowadays is not just a game. It's a series, a whole series, best of 3. I'm really trying to determine if I film this episode right here, right now. Let's do a quick recap of our regular season, and then we'll call it an episode, and then I'll record. All right. So we already saw Gleyber Torres, what he did on the season, 2.88 ERA, great season. Coastal Montgomery with a huge bounce back after hitting 222 last season. He got almost 20 home runs, only 62 RBI, but we'll take that. I mean, a lot of times he was hitting in the 9-hole. Cal Tucker ends up having a phenomenal first year with us. He hadn't hit 30 home runs since 2012, so he hits that. Still didn't get a lot of RBI compared to some of his best years, but we'll take this 100%. I mean, easily the best player on the team all season long. He had a 5.4 WAR. Luis Robert hits 244 on the season, 100 RBI, so that's fun for everybody. His WAR was a 5.4 as well. Somehow, wow, jumped up 13 contact versus lefties. That is huge, Vaughn. This is a huge season for the 28-year-old, man. We've been waiting for him to break out. And so for this to happen makes me super happy. He was phenomenal, man. He was phenomenal. A 3.5 WAR. Again, Jack wasn't here very long, but he did hit 44 home runs for us, which is great. A 4.4 WAR. Patrick Wisdom also gave us a lot of pop. He actually hit 265, which is by far his best season as far as average goes. So shout out to him for putting it in play. Alejandro Kirk's first season here, not disappointed at all. Maybe not as good as we wanted, but it's still not disappointing whatsoever. I mean, compared to what we were getting from that spot previously, that's great. And then Lee Wong ended up getting 4 home runs, but again, he's not a full-time player for us, really. Let's go over to the pitcher staff. We do get Garrett Crochet, who continues to get better. He only has a B potential, but every season he's jumping up a ton. This is his best full season with a 14-7 win-loss, and then a 3.2 WAR, which is, I guess, the same as last year. Walker Buehler's year was great. I didn't realize he had a 2.73 ERA this whole season, so he was phenomenal. And then his WAR was a 3.5. Michael Kopech goes out with little below 5 ERA. Not his best year at all, huh? A negative WAR. Technically, negative WAR. Again, Drew Thorpe only pitched a couple of games here. Noah Schultz only pitched a couple games, but both of them are progressing really well. That's all I really care about. Pedro's on the postseason roster. Guess we'll get to see him under some pressure, maybe. And then how many blown saves? Only 5 blown saves this season. We'll take that. 38 saves completely. AJ was pretty solid. No, he had a 5 ERA. Who was really solid? Barlow was good. And then we had Phil here. Caleb Ferguson was here and good. And yeah, man, I'm a little bit afraid of this wild card stuff. A little bit afraid of the wild card. And for y'all that are wondering how we're going to play the wild card, we're going to play one, manage one, jump one. And I'll explain that in the next episode. Leave it a like, and I'll see y'all in exactly 2 days. 2 days. That's all I need. All right? Just 2 days.